This is the time to make Khabib versus Tony. Right now. What fight has been attempted to be made by a promoter this many times, fallen through this many times, and by the fifth time it's being discussed, it's more pressing than ever.
Next fight, what you want? I'm gonna say Tony Ferguson.
Dana White spoke to ESPN about what's next for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I mean, as a fight fan, you got to go with Tony. Tony had the belt, tweaked his knee, got stripped. This fight happens. Tony never lost the belt in a fight.
Him versus Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson doesn't get tired, and Tony Ferguson can take a hell of a shot. He's going to need all of that to deal with that boogeyman from Dagestan, Russia.
20 seconds.
Look how Nurmagomedov is tying up that right arm as well. Johnson is effectively only defending himself with one hand, and he can't move his body. It's a terrible place to be for Johnson.
10 seconds.
Nurmagomedov all over him, but it looks like Johnson is going to make it to the bell. Wow! Unbelievable.
Shot from Barboza. Good job by Ferguson to defend. Excellent scramble. Now he's going to the darts. He's got a wicked darts choke with those long arms. Good defense so far. Ferguson has got it. He's got it. Ferguson has done it again. The winning streak is at 7.
Belt or no belt, this fight was going to happen. Guaranteed.
Dana, what time is it?
It's Tony time, bitches!
Nobody talk about Tony time. All world talk about Khabib time.
Tony competitively never lost that championship, so he should get a pickup right where he left off, which is a world title fight.
Maki Siavu once said, king without a crown, right? That's Tony Ferguson. He's the king without a crown. What happened to him in 2018 is heartbreaking. This guy should never have been stripped. He should never have lost his interim title.
This for 1 year.
Dana White said he was, as a fight fan, this is the one to make. Dana, as a promoter, this is the one to make.
You got Tony Ferg, who was the champ, who never got beat, but all of a sudden he's no longer the champ.
I had an injury and I was stripped.
The guy fell and tore his knee apart. I don't think Tony Ferguson should have ever been stripped. I think he should still be the interim champion. Ferguson comes back and destroys Anthony Pettis.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, Tony Ferguson.
He's the most dangerous guy at lightweight for Khabib.
It's been a long year for me. I've been the champ. I am the champ. Yeah, these two knuckleheads over there making this sport look bad. I am the champ. I don't need to have a belt here to be the champ.
I think the real smart money is on Tony Ferguson fighting Khabib next. Kane has been saying that. I also think that he is the toughest test for Khabib. He just never gets fucking tired. It doesn't even make sense. His endurance is off the charts. Impeccable. Who knows what he's going to do? He might step in and throw an upward elbow. And stand up, he's got legit knockout power.
Tony's doing everything. Any wrong move on the ground, he could hit that darts from any position. He's so unorthodox.
I know my opponent's sleeping and I'm out here working. I know that I'm doing more than him. I'm putting more effort into it. That's money in the bank.
Tony Ferguson's a fucking beast. Josh Thompson,
Barboza,
Vandana, Rafael Dos Anjos, and Kevin Lee, and then Anthony Pettis in a row.
Him coming back that fast, doing what he did, I don't know how the fuck he's doing it.
The Eagle, Nurmagomedov!
Khabib Nurmagomedov is the best 155-pounder in the world.
He's not out here joking around.
He is the best wrestler in the game.
That guy smashes people.
And by now you probably know that he submitted Conor McGregor via rear naked choke.
Khabib's doing standard shit, but he's just doing it several notches past what everybody else is doing. See, there's Dagestani guys, and then there's Khabib.
This guy goes out there and absolutely hammers Edson Barboza.
You said something during that fight that said it all. You said, look at the look.
In Edson's face.
Edson's face.
Yeah.
And I've had that look, and that's when you're getting chased by 18 people.
He can slow down Khabib, but he ultimately gets his way. He's one step ahead all the time.
It's just a nightmare. It's a complete nightmare. I am not sure I have ever seen an MMA grappler like Khabib Nurmagomedov.
He's so good at taking people down and mauling them. You know, that is the hardest thing to stop.
Oh, Khabib. Oh, he comes to fight. This Russian bear.
This man is a cold-blooded killer.
There's nobody with the ground control that he has. And he brought his game to light. He was smashing Conor McGregor in the second round. He got everything he could have wanted out of that.
There could be no denying that you're one of the most dangerous men on the planet Earth.
I'm undefeated all my career.
The new UFC lightweight champion.
When cage close, I'm gonna smash him. I want he feel my power, he feel my pressure.
It's crazy. UFC undefeated lightweight champion.
Essentially mauled every motherfucker they put in front of him.
UFC lightweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
There's one fight to make for MMA. It is Khabib Nurmagomedov, the UFC lightweight champion, defending his title against the guy who still in my mind is the interim lightweight champion. And these two guys have been on a collision course forever. But now is when it counts the most. Now is when it counts in a ways that it never could have counted before. Now is not the time to do the easy, convenient thing that makes sense for one or two people and not the rest of the fan base, or the sport, or that division, or even that title. Now is the time to make that fight. Find a way to force it through. Destiny calls upon us. It calls upon them. It calls upon this moment. Let us make this fight.